going to do is we're going to do I don't know how many parts it's going to take, a series where it's going to be all about grip. Grip, 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 and more grip. And even more grip. If you're a beginner, listen up. If you're well advanced, listen up. Because if you're a beginner, you're not throwing the dice tight like this. They're flying in the air. They're not flying like that. If you're well advanced, they're probably still not flying like that. You have to be, you got to be at the top of the food chain to be able to throw these things tight, is the whole point. And that's where I'm at this point. And this is something I've had on my mind for a lot of years. I tried to figure out for a long time, why in the fuck can't I throw the dice tight? And I never ever heard anyone talking about it on the internet. There's zero stress about throwing the dice tight, like glued together. There's zero word about it on the internet. Zero word. Why not a word? It's like this level that people don't really want to, they're like, it just can't be achieved. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't want to talk about that. When I throw, I want my dice, I'm okay if my dice have this much room between them. Or I'm okay if they're okay, like that. Or maybe I'm okay with it even like that. Let me tell you something. The way you look at it, to get really good and to develop a true, what I call a true SRR, meaning when you pick up the dice, a very high percentage of the time, when you very first pick up the dice, or or one or two times, you should be at your average. At your average. That's a true SRR, is what I'm talking about. When you literally pick up the dice, cold, not even warmed up, cold. Chuck them down there, however you throw them down, get your decision, and you're able to avoid the 7 over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Up until your average. To me, that's what I call a true average. That's what I call a true average. Now, I was looking back on my videos and I noticed that my very first dice control video, I think I started 2015. Didn't realize it was that long ago. And I'm really going to try and not make this too long. You can already see it's going to take a lot of videos to actually break this down. We need to talk about this and stress the importance of the grip. We'll get into the true SRR later on. That's just a little side point I want to get into, but then we're going to bring this all back together. To develop a true SRR, it's going to get back to the number one important thing in dice control. I would have to consider it. When you break down the elements of you break down the components, the mechanics of a true, of a solid throw, you're going to have your dice being set up. That's what we just did. We just set the dice. Then you're going to have your grip, the second part. Now we've gripped the dice. Then you have your setup. This is my setup. After I grip the dice, I go right into the setup. Then you have your throw, your release, which you want to have your hand. You really want to release like this, in my opinion, gang. Not like that, like this, not like that, like this. But I know that very respectable, was it Rockin' Howard? If I'm saying it wrong, sorry. Go ahead and blast me in the chat. But is it Rock and Roll? He does YouTube videos. He trains people too. He ran with Dominator for a little bit there. I can't remember his name correctly, but sorry. I think it's Rock and Roll something. Anyway, he talks about that and says you don't have to, your hand can open up. But he doesn't do this shit with your hand like that. He does the open up where it's like this. You know, it opens up, you know, like that. For me, when I release the dice, I really want a true rollout of the dice. I want to have my hands actually in such a good grip that the dice just smoothly roll out of my hands, and my hands just sit there like that. You know, I release them, then my hand comes down, my hand's kind of closing. You know, and that's why I show a lot of these, that's not even a decision, I was just throwing. We'll mark it though, it's okay, since we're in here. But the most important part, so those are what you need. You need to be able to set the dice, grip the dice, set up with the dice, throw the dice, release the dice, follow through, like that. Out of all those points of a throw, that's how you throw the dice. The most important will be the grip, the grip, and you're going to need one hell of a grip to throw those dice tight like that. There's no way around it. You know, for me, it took years and years and years. I never could get why I couldn't throw these fucking dice. See, I was always obsessed with throwing the dice tight like this. You know, probably every 1,000 rolls, I might see them glued together and go, oh shit, yo, what the fuck, you know? And I was doing the whole runway shit, you know, where people are like, you gotta throw it down here, the old Dominator throw it. I mean, you know, I'm not knocking, I did it for a long time and all that. You know, you line it up perfectly, you throw it down, try to throw like a perfect line and all that, and that to me is just horse shit. Sorry. I mean, you know, it's like you're trying to throw, I mean, it's great and all, whatever, you know, you're trying to throw a straight shot down there, you know, on top of keeping your dice glued together, because that's the way Dominator threw them, you know, and with his grip, he would get his fingertips clear up on the edges, like ridiculous, like way up. I don't think this is really going to catch it. Let's see here. Like way up, just right on the razor's edge where you can barely hold on to it. And I've tried that way. I've tried, you know, all kinds of ways. Full hand grip, all this shit. To get comfortable to throw the dice down there, chuck them down, and have the dice flying tight. Never could do it. That's why I've been working on that twisting shot, you know, and that kind of thing. And all of a sudden the grip started coming together. I started realizing that it's not, like when you grab the dice, when I grab the dice and I'm setting up, I'll do it right here so you can see it. I hope this thing will catch it. What I do is I put my thumb behind the dice like that, and I kind of grab with these two fingers. I set up the middle finger, and I got the thumb. So now I have it like this. Now what I do is I just lay my fingers there. Now, I lay my fingers there, and when I'm dragging here, with the drag comes in for me, that helps to secure that my fingers are tight together, you know, are tight together. You don't want to put a lot of pressure this way. See, I always thought that you had to like when you release, you gotta like the whole way, you gotta keep your hand together. You do, but it's not like what you think. When you keep your hand together, you know, it's just a natural form thing. You know, it's not because you're squeezing the shit out of the dice. It's not because of that. It's not because of that at all. And, you know, I want the beginners to listen up on that. It's important. You don't squeeze your fingers. You don't squeeze, you know, I thought for so fucking long, you squeeze your fingers. You squeeze, no, hell no. Fuck no. That's why it's going to take a lot of videos to really get this out. So I'm going to hammer this point. I mean, this is a huge, this video should get a ton of fucking views. Because no one's talking about how to throw the damn dice tight, like glued together. I'm one of the few on the internet. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I mean? It's a fucking high ass level. This throw you're seeing, there's no better throw than that. Whether you want to admit it or not, is what it is. It's a fucking master throw. Let's just call it what it is. You know, you see the dice flying perfectly tight through the air, banging on the wall, eliminating the spikes. Try it at home. See what you think. But that all came from working on that grip for a long time, setting it up, get my fingers in there. Now actually, when I'm doing it, like I'll do it right here just as if I'm actually doing it. And you'll see me, my videos, I bring my hands, I set them here, then I'm gripping them over here. I'm just kind of moving them over, then I'm actually placing my grip, then getting into the throw. Jeez, that is a full table rollout. Oh my God. 4, 1, 5. I mean, obviously I wasn't, I'm paying attention to more of what I'm like teaching instead of like what I'm doing there. So, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's, but, pow, boom. Then you're set. However you throw, whether you do the dominator throw, this way, whatever, either way, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is the grip is the most important part of the throw. There's no way around it, guys. There's no way around it. You'll never ever throw the dice tight like I do, or like a rare few people that I see on the internet can do. It's only rare few people can do that, man. Especially like, fuck, I'd probably say 1% of, there's a good one right there for you. I mean, that was a perfect throw. Perfect. That's what I mean on cue. I think at this point I could probably throw 9 out of 10. Hey, that was our point too. I didn't even realize that, gang. CK Danger Zone. Forget to subscribe, gang. And if you're liking the content, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. We're working on infrastructure to get in the casino so we can actually show you this monster, crazy fucking way to throw the dice in the casino. This master level, shit. The casino's not gonna like it, and there's a lot of different videos I'm gonna have to do about this throw. Damn, battery's getting low. Looks like it's gonna be time to go here shortly, gang. Sorry. Like I said, I got a lot to say. We're gonna do a bunch of videos about this grip because it's all about the grip, more grip and more grip. But with this throw, in case if you get into this throw, and I've been showing this Warhawk Assassin, from the way you throw this thing, and it comes down, you're going to be chipping dice. I'm going to do a video on chipping dice. I would love to hear people's idea on that because the casinos normally they're always, when the dice go off the table or dice goes off the table, whichever, 1 or 2, whatever, pit guy or manager, whatever, guy's sitting there, the suit on, they give the die back to the suit and he's examining them because he's looking for chips in the dice. Well, I've come to find out that I burn through dice with this throw because they're smashing into each other. The traditional dominator throw, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Because you're going to be more concerned about your dice not kissing. Isn't that what they call it, kissing? I don't even concern myself with that. Fuck, that's just a part of the missile. They're going to come in there together and then they're going to bang off while I'm throwing, right? So that's a part of it. I want that. But I get a lot of dice chipping. And I want to do a video about that because the casino's not going to appreciate that too much. I've heard a tale or two. But back to the point, gang. Final point for this video. Set the dice, grip the dice. Grip the dice. They should just fit in there, there should just be enough pressure where like your fingers are just, it's almost like watch if I drop the dice. It should just be like that. Like it just, you know what I mean? It should just be like that with the dice. I'm going to try to keep trying to like drill into that, like about the proper pressure that you need. There's another one for you, gang. There's another tidy whitey. Woo. Yeah, I know you guys, long time gang, are probably like, oh shit, that throw is fucking sick. The way them dice fly in the air, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Flying tight like that every time. I mean, it's fantastic to be able to throw like that, man. Because it makes it easy for me as a, high level dice controller that, when the dice aren't flying tight, something's wrong. And I'll do a video about that too, gang. Because I have some great insight also to help you with your grip. I'm going to do another video coming up. Look forward to seeing it, guys, about when you're just sitting around working your grip. At some point you're going to want to stop working your grip. I don't sit around and work my grip anymore. I save my grip. I save it for when I throw. Because my grip, it'll just come alive because of so much, doing grip work. But that's a whole nother video I'm going to get into. It's only going to be a short one. But this is grip. Beginners, remember, very easy with it. Very easy with it. Make sure you get You know, I don't know what it'll be for you, what will be more comfortable, but for me, you can see my thumb is that far down. And you can see my middle finger is this far down. That's the beginning. Whatever that is for you, what will be comfortable for you. You have to work on that. You've got to put hours and hours of gripping then throwing the dice to get this down. You know, so I boom, boom, and then I'm boom. Like that. And this is how it looks right here, right before launch. That's how mine look. And I don't believe my fingers are all the way straight across. If you notice, they're not. They're not all the way straight across like you're supposed to be. I could never do that shit. See how my first finger can't go all the way down to the middle? See how that is? It's like halfway up. That's not what the books teach you, gang. And we'll probably cut this one out right here. That's not what the books teach you. The books teach you have to fucking get your first finger down all the way perfectly. Dangerous Arms here to tell you bullshit. Break the matrix. Bullshit. You don't do that. Let me let my hand reset up. Going on here, gang. So appreciate you, coming joining, guys, checking out the video today. Whew. You see that? That was another perfect shot. I wish we had the damn camera down there to see it. Irritating, but it's whatever. I've got to get better batteries, I guess. These cameras, they go through batteries in like 30 minutes, that kind of thing. So, but that was another perfect shot. We showed you how we grab the dice. That's literally, you can see how I literally grab the dice and then I throw it like perfect. Perfect. And look again. See? Look at that. Let me see if I can get it even. There you go. See that first finger? Like none of my fingers are like even. None of them match up. None of my fingers match up, gang. Zero of them match up. That's what I'm telling you. Just because the book says it, doesn't mean you have to try to do it exactly like the book says it, is what I'm telling you. The grip, the grip, the grip. Learn the grip. Understand to respect the grip. Understand, respect the grip, and that it is the most important part of your dice throwing. And there you go again. See? Look how uneven they are. But as you can see, I can pick up the dice at will. Not do a whole video, show the grip, and then not throw any, like I've seen some videos online, which that was fucking annoying. Sat there and watched grip videos. Oh shit, hope that's alright. Damn it. And the whole time, after doing a whole bunch of talking bullshit, advertising their business, I understand that, whatever, I'm not hating on anyone. I mean, maybe we should open up the danger school. We got some ideas. But we can throw that tight shot. That one got a little bit loose. The one jumped out in front a little bit. But at will, we can throw them. We don't have to sit there and talk through a whole video and then not even throw the dice. Talk about all this and that, like, you do this, you set this, you line your fucking arm perfectly up to your body, and you gotta lean this way, and all this bullshit. Find where you're comfortable. I do a lean, you see my arm right here. Grab the dice, drag. Pow. Right in the same area every time. 4, 1, 5. Every fucking time. You understand what I'm talking about? You're rocking with a giant. You're not watching a video of someone who's bullshit and you're trying to sell you something. Maybe in the future. We might do memberships and things like that, but Patreon, whatever. But this is a real fucking deal. I could talk for half an hour, then throw the dice and show you that, they're fucking tight from cold, But anyway, gang, I won't get on that rant. It's just as frustrating to watch, 20-something minute video, do all this shit like you're a fucking throwing master, and you're not even gonna pick up the dice, grip them, and let them rip. Give me a fucking break. How many do we throw in that bullshit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we throw one more, that's the bottom of our average. 13 to 17. So I just get frustrated sometimes, gang, because I see some things on the internet, it just isn't right, man. It's because of the flashy cards and, all this shit. And it's like, they can't even throw strong, man. They're not fucking strong. When I'm talking about strong, the dice need to be tight. I'm going to know what kind of thrower you are. I'm going to know how good you are by your throw. It doesn't matter if you're going to 40 right now or where the fuck it is. I want to see multiple occasions. That way I can put together the mapping on you. And I'll get the mapping on you. I'll be able to see within a couple throws anyway, without, and within one throw. If those dice aren't flying tight, gang, because that grip isn't right, I'm going to know you're busted. Pow! CK Danger Song. Underground Crabs. Gang, we'll see you next time. If you watched all the way to this point, congratulations. You're the real fucking deal, man. You're the real deal. I hope you learn this throw. I hope you learn this throw, man. Remember the beginner. I hope you stay this throw and learn it. Learn to throw the dice tight. Start off here. Start off here, the beginner. Aim at the target. Bang. Don't wait a long time. I'm going to do another video. After you set the dice, that's another thing about gripping the dice. That's what's fucking up your grip. Don't wait a long time down there. Don't wait a long time down there, guys. It's simple. It's simple. Your hands are in a cramped position. Don't do that to yourself. Get the dice. Get in there. Set them. Don't wait. Bang it out. That was a big rollout. 5, 4, 9. The way we set them up. Rolled the whole table. But because the roll is so stupid, with the way it twisted and everything, while I'm getting that spin and the twist on it, it still held its track. Look at it. Look at its bottom number. Look at that. It only... Anyway. You guys know what I'm talking about. We'll see you on the other side, gang. Hope all is well with you today. We're going to be shooting out a ton of videos. Grip, grip, grip. Grip, grip, grip. Grip, grip, grip. This is for beginners and advanced. You're not throwing the dice tight. They're not glued together every time, or 9 out of 10 times. Or 1 out of 10 times. See you on the other side, gang. We got a lot more coming with the grip. CK Danger Song. Underground Crabs. This video won't get the views it should, but it's okay though. One of the realest on the fucking internet. Prove me wrong, baby. See you on the other side.